The last part, so this is the fourth part for this rubric, is the meeting. The meeting, everyone stayed present and participated equally and professionally. I'd like to see cameras on if at all possible. If not, okay. But I really would like cameras on because this is a conversation amongst 5 people, you and me. Did you participate or did one person do all the talking? That would not be good. Okay, that would be a 1 or a 2. Everyone needs to be present. Everyone needs to be participating. The meeting information was coordinated and flowed. In other words, what I'm looking for is, does the team know what's going on? I've had groups in the past that had a balance sheet that spoke about one thing and a net worth that talked about, or the balance sheet and the net worth, and then the budget was something totally different. They had an entrepreneur whose characteristics, etc., didn't match at all what was doing. A job, or not a job, but a career, the business idea that had nothing to do with the entrepreneur, and the way they described it didn't even fit. I'm looking for a team that's come together already and started talking about creating this together. It is not to be patchwork. The materials are shared from the OneDrive or at least made available to me at least 30 minutes before the meeting started. I've been trying to have a meeting with IT to understand better how to do this. I ran into a lot of work on my end from the links that you sent me last week. I will send out an announcement on Wednesday after my meeting to clarify as to how to do this. At the very least, have your files ready. If nothing else, I'll open up an assignment box. But you're going to need 1 text file for the first part, and you'll need 1 Excel file, and that will be 1 tab for net worth, 1 tab for the budget, and 1 tab or 2 tabs for the NAICS. Okay. If you also think about it, we'll be looking to make sure that those are formatted for input into the business plan. Okay. Materials shared this time, not so much writing up to go in the plan, but it will be in futures. Sources noted and ready for reference list. This could be on a separate document, but you've started. You are going to end up with 4, 5, 6 pages worth of sources when this is all done. They need to be in the proper format for inclusion into your plan. What did you use? Where did you look up? How did you get your information? A lot of your sources will be for the first couple of questions, but I would also expect to see things like the NAICS that would be in there, maybe the knock code, how you looked it up. What you're going to find in a business plan is that having your references done will certainly help you as you go along. If you just keep formatting them, if somebody does some research, submit the link over to the person that's taking care of your sources and then can make sure that it's finalized and updated and ready to be included. I would like to see the sources just for this meeting. For our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th meeting, I just want to see the sources for that meeting. But yeah, we're talking more than 1. That's for darn sure. Also make sure that it's more than just a link. It needs to be a full APA. And the other comment that I'll make to you is it's okay to write extra information. It's almost like an annotated reference. If you want to write down some more information along with your source, just why you're using it, etc. Because at this point, you're just keeping track of the sources. What if you wanted to do an in-text citation? Which source was it I wanted to use? So don't be afraid to have a chart set up like that. The other kind of sources is when you talk to people, etc., and mark down the contact information. In the real world, you would want to be able to go back to those sources, their contact information. Did you reach them on email? Did you talk to them? Here's their phone number. Here's their title, so that you could talk to them at a later time. Okay? Sources are important. This bottom part won't be as applicable in this particular one, but if the materials that I see come in have a lot of errors, this is something that will be applied and marks will be taken off. Okay? So overall, meeting number 1, what we're looking for is justifying the idea, making sure that I can see where it's got some potential for being a good business idea, not just something simple. Remember the rules. Must be located in Ontario. It must be able to employ 2 people by the end of the first year. They can be part-timers. Heck, they could be even family, but it needs to employ 2 people plus the owner. It cannot be illegal. And my other suggestion is keep it at a size that could be a little bit of fun. Okay. The second part is about the reasoning, okay, or the research that you're done. The other one, location, description of the city, and why are you going to locate there. Okay, I'm not going to go down through the rest. I shouldn't have even done that. But if you have any other questions, office hours tomorrow, or I'm around, let me know what other time would work for you. My schedule is in the shell. Take a look to see when I'm teaching. And other than that, make a suggestion as to when you would like to meet. Good luck, guys. I'm looking forward to hearing more about your business ideas.